misses. Orb gets on the line. Simple gets out with a double kill. Hold on a second. Simple rip-roaring and ready to go. He's logging this in for FaZe Clan. The one-man army. He hit that. Simple just hit that. And now the rest of FaZe start to arrive. Legacy can feel this is getting away from them. Their hopes resting on the shoulders of Lasso. As Simple tears this win from Legacy's grasp.
They lost, right? They got knocked out. They're not knocked out. They're not knocked out. Wait, really? Wait, who are they playing against? Who is that roster, chat? What is that team? What's the name of the enemy team? Legacy 3D Max. Oh, Legacy. Are they good? Legacy? Are they good? They're mid-tier. How are they losing? How are they losing? Why does Rain have 8 kills? Why does Rain have 8 kills? Chat, can you just stop for a second and think about the upsets that are happening around the world? Like, it's crazy, no? Koi beat G2, which I think to many was an upset. Shopify Rebellion just beat TL, which to people would be an upset. Nongshim, KT beat Nongshim, which I think is probably an upset. WE beat Top Esports, which is, I would say, an upset. Like, what the fuck is going on with... The favorites are just losing. The favorites are losing to everyone. So does that mean KHK will beat Lost Ratones? No. We're not the favorites. We're not... We are not the favorites. Let me clarify that. We are not the favorites. We are not the favorites. We need a script change right now.
Simple.
Okay, we saw that clip. Simple. What is this?
It comes up in 20. This is the game right here.
No, they kill it so quick. They should just take that shit.
I mean, they could take that shit, yeah. Then they're just going to have bad positioning for Elder Fight, which maybe is the trade-off they chose. Or maybe they try to end. That's the other option.
You just go up mid, right? Or
Yeah, they could just go towards... If the other team goes for Elder, then our team could just push top, yeah. Because we have super minions in their base. Palafox interrupts 4 backs. Wait, that was...
That's big! That's big! That could
Can they end? What a fucking play!
What a play!
What a play!
Wait, actual insane play!
That was so sick!
Actual
Oh
insane
my
play.
god, that was so sick!
Actual insane play.
He actually cooked.
Wait, that was sick!
The Riselt into the end.
Yeah, he
Midfielder
interrupted
genius.
all 4 backs.
You guys are smart. That was fucking like that was 2 big outplays that game.
Yeah, that was just a huge macro outplay.
Was that the same guy that pushed top that interrupted them?
W cancel. W cancel.
What
is this?
clips?
And also, when I did it with Caedrel, I was not good.
Yeah, but Caedrel's worse, wasn't he?
He was very bad. He was shockingly
He's bad at every game that ain't League of Legends. No offense to that boy.
Yeah.
That is not true.
I would be better than Caedrel, but 100 hours should be long enough to be
cap. That is cap.
game,
I would destroy Ludwig in any game. Any game, I would destroy him. Any game. Even a list of games. The average, I would destroy. I'm crazy at every... Mario Kart, CS, Rocket League, anything. Street Fighter, anything. Anything. Anything but Valorant. No, not allowed to pick Valorant, ever. You're not allowed to pick Valorant. That game... No, that game sucks. Anything. Anything. Winner's the better Red Bull athlete. Speedrunning is allowed as well. We can speedrun Poker Rogue. We can speedrun fucking Sekiro. Okay, G2 released their scrims. We'll get to game 5 in a little bit. Congratulations to Movistar, Koi, and Captain Elio well played. It's been a long 12-week spring with a lot of competition, a lot of drama, a lot of emotions. We got some adventure in Spain and France via the road shows. Some intense regular season games peaked one on time to qualify for MSI and flopped at the end. While it felt much better to play the final best of 5, we again didn't show up versus a hungry opponent. We know it's disappointing. Spring is about growth and polishing the learnings from winter. They did a quicker job than us at it, and we're still on the right track. The next tournament, we unlocked the Scrim vs LPL LSK part of the year, and now we will beg the best out of it. Next up, Vancouver, Canada. Okay, here's the lives of the boys. Back to Scrim's workshop, kind of. Day off. And then they Scrim, walk and play Spike Ball solo queue Friday off. They take Friday off before the game days. Oh no, it's still Scrims. Scrim, media day. Caps ride, media day. Scrim, on stage. Day off. Scrim. Oh my god. Their day offs are Sundays, because they only played 1 day a week on the best of 3s. And they had Tuesdays off as well. Oh, I see. So they had Sundays off, and they had Tuesdays like chill day. They play like 1 best of 3 and play game night, or they just play solo queue and have like a team lunch and play sports. Then media day. And then they have Scrim, competitive game LEC, day off, Scrim and VOD review chill. No, double Scrim. Scrim, no, solo queue, Scrim, LEC Madrid, day off, Scrim, LEC, day off, Scrim, travel day, LEC Paris, travel day off. Alright. So how did their Scrims go? Against Giant X, they 2-0'd. So the first part of the split, they were doing pretty well. Then they had a bit of a hiccup against KC and Vitality. Then they were back on track again. And then they had a bit of a rocky middle of the split where they're lose-win, basically. And then they went to a very bad period where they lost to Giant X and Fnatic in Madrid and then lost their Scrim blocks the day after. And the day after. And then they kind of got back on the horse. Lost to KC 1-3, 1-2. Back on the horse a bit as well. And then, yeah. They scrimmed BK Rock twice. 0-2 once and 5-0 another time. Then they scrimmed the Mercenaries. GK 2-0. Koi, they scrimmed and went 2-3 against them on June 6th. Which was 2 days before the final. Then they scrimmed Heretics M8 and then they lost 1-3 to Koi on stage. So in the recent times, they lost to Koi in scrims here. They lost to Koi in scrims here and they lost to Koi on stage. But if you go back in time, 3-2 versus Koi, 5-0 versus Koi. This is 5-1 versus Koi. 1-2. 2-1 versus Koi LEC. So Koi ramp up was not just in competitive, but it was also in scrims towards the last week or two. Koi just fucking went crazy. Here's another 5-0 as well. They got 5-0 in scrims, 5-0 in scrims, 5-1 in scrims, and 3-2 in scrims. 1-2 up here. Wow, so the recent scrim results are like, what, 10 to fucking more maybe. Like maybe like 12/13 to like 1 or 2 or 3. They didn't scrim KC because they thought they'd play KC in the finals. How did they do against KC in scrims? 2-3, 2-3, 1-2. This is basically 3-3, even. This is basically... That's a lost scrim set, 2-4. This one they won. This one they lost as well. Oh, they went even, 3-3. So they were kind of losing into KC. They were kind of losing into KC. What about Fnatic? So against Fnatic, they were pretty even at the start of the year, but then they started rolling Fnatic a bit. Rolled, even, got rolled them super hard. 3-1 them, 4-1 them, 3-2 them. Yeah, they started owning Fnatic a bit towards the end of the split. Giant X, I think G2 are the fathers of Giant X in scrims, it looks like. Here they went 5-1. Here they went 2-0 into cancel. Here they lost 1 block against Giant X. Here was also losing a little bit. But then 4-1 Giant X. 3-0 Giant X. 2-3 Giant X. This is Giant X scrimming on the 29th of May. Were they out yet? No, they weren't, right? I don't actually know if they were out or not. Looks like Vitality, KC, Fnatic, Giant X, and Koi were their main scrim opponents. They scrimmed Heretics a little bit. They scrimmed SK a little bit. They scrimmed BDS a little bit. But they're mostly trying to scrim top 4, which makes sense. They didn't scrim KC from this point onwards. Probably because they thought they were facing KC in the finals. That's why they're scrimming Koi, right? Okay, so Koi's ramp up behind the scenes was pretty solid. The trailer has 17 million views in 14 hours. What?
Welcome to the Guild. We have been expecting you. Please, follow me. You already know us as a global tech leader. Our software, our systems, combined with our skilled team, is designed to save lives.
What the fuck is this?
Your years of service have shown you the importance of our work.
Is this Apex?
Here, you'll witness the global scope of that mission in action. Let me introduce you to our esteemed visionary.
For too long, we have been bound by outdated systems, accepting limitations instead of redefining them. The Guild is safeguarding tomorrow, now.
What the fuck?
We are pioneering the future of protection worldwide. Our advancements are designed to elevate everyday life, reshaping the future of technology on a global scale. I'm Emma Kagan, CEO of the Guild.
How is this Call of Duty? Am I out of the loop? What the fuck? That's a COD zombie throwback loading screen.
Fear is a powerful thing. David Mason.
Mason.
Menendez.
What the fuck? Call of Duty Black Ops 7. What?
When you think of a broken champion,
Bro, what is this how cow broke league? I can't see the like to dislike ratio. Black Ops 6 came out like a minute ago. Or did it? Black Ops 8 will come out during Black Ops 7's beta. It looks dark and gritty now, but 1 month after, everyone will be launching rocking unicorn anime and animal skin cosmetics. Can't wait for Black Ops 27 next week.